So, hello everyone. First of all, no need to remember my passport name. You can call me Indro. Easy to remember, Indian petrol. It's very important. So, you all have a pad and pen, and you wanna let us do a lot of writing today. So why not one more? I will ask you a question. You have to write an answer within 10 seconds, and then I will ask each table more or less what did you write. When I say the word gaming, which one English word comes to your mind? You have 10 seconds. Five left. All right, simple. Cynthia Solange, I'll be curious, what did you write? It's okay.
Video gaming is violence, gaming other board games is togetherness.
Okay.
For me, it's fusion, togetherness. I have that too. Competition and joy.
Okay, some words from this table.
Fun!
Very interesting. It could be a research on Google's name. Sorry? Fun. Oh, wow.
Great.
That's very interesting.
I put happens on Intel.
Okay. You guys?
What a company.
It's okay. Everything is welcome. It's an open forum, right? This table?
I wrote fun too, yeah.
Fun too as well. John?
Nintendo.
Nintendo. This table?
Online.
Online. Interesting. Fun. So, VR. Oh, Anna? Friends, okay? And you?
Yeah, online.
Oh, online as well.
Online.
So, it was very interesting, guys. So, before I go into the answers or whatever I wanted to hear a little bit about myself, I moved to Switzerland from India 17 years back with a job in IT. Oh, what a surprise! Who saw that coming? But then I went on to exploring quite a lot of stuff. 2015, I played in Zurich Oricon, Switzerland, biggest open-air Bollywood party as a Bollywood DJ in front of 1,000 people. I was published in the local newspaper. 2019, as a professional photographer for Swiss Photo Club, I win couple of awards in the same year for spring and winter. But the fun part is I'm not here because of any of those reasons. And then there was COVID. During that time, it was the perfect time to pick up another hobby or profession called gardening. But if I ask you what I was trying through all these, I came here with a job in a bank. I went to DJing, photography, gardening, and yes, of course, I was organizing a lot of events, around 200-300 by the time. I give you a hint. We said there are two types of people, right? Introvert and extrovert. Zurich has come up with a new word. It's called introvert, which is above extrovert. Yes, I'm an ultra extrovert person. All this time, what I was looking for is connection. I wanted to make friends. I come here on my own on a foreign language is very different. That's why I try all these popular medium, whether it's a photography or music or doing events. And then 2017-18, I stumbled upon to my childhood hobby, board games. There was certain community, I was going there. And like some of you had certain pieces of art to display tonight. I do not. But I have here something else for you. One of my best friends, Jian, is actually I met on a board game night while I was coming back on train. He's one of my truest friends since 8 years. And the guy sitting next to him is Simon, is also one of the guy I have met in a board game event and probably going to be my future business partner together. If I imagine any other scenario in Zurich where I live of everything else I was doing, I think we will never be friends, forget doing stuff together. Because while playing these games on the same table, while we were sharing our energy, solving the problem, we had a sync. We felt, okay, it makes sense to see this person again. And whether I approach him or he approach me, it feels like a very safe space. And that's where there were several communities I was looking, but at the same time, The board game communities or the gaming community has a stigma. I heard a lot of stuff here, right? Every one of them is true. I'm the founder of a group. It's quite fun, actually. It's called Zurich Fun Gamers. And five of you wrote the word fun. So that's the only thing I wanted to create a community where whether you like games or you do not like games, there is something for everyone. Because when you bring the right game for the right table, it creates a certain synergy of I don't know, like what you are thinking at that moment or whatever your problems were before. One of the biggest feedback we have from our events are that the people usually feel always better afterwards. We are hosting events every week since like a year and two. We have 60 events over a year. But doing all these, like, I would like to explain that all the points I have seen that what board games does to you, and you can tell me if you don't agree with any of them because I had to write them down. There are quite a lot. So first of all, for me, board game is like a gym for your brain. It's like a fish oil tablet. It helps mental health immensely before even you realize. It's a true connection you can build with another person sitting on the table, something better than which is done over alcohol or in a club or party. Of course, there are other mediums, other hobbies like hiking, painting, or something. I'm not saying they are bad, but what this does, we don't realize the power of it. And that's where I come in a picture with my team and my group that we want to bring this to everyone. It's not a community or an idea, just the people who like game. What we do, we can make everyone fall in love with some game for them. It's not the same for every person. The board game industry has gone under a revolution in the last 15, 20 years, which we realize, every industry has an up and down, like the movies and the musics, like 80s, 90s, 2000. Now we don't, like, nothing is happening anymore. And the board games since 2000s, what they did actually, they analyzed a certain age group and the psychology of the people, that what is our attention span, what we like to hear, what we like to do. And they have put it in incredible 50, 100 to 200 of these kind of board games, which now we are exploring together for our community and bringing it to them. So among these many things that board game does to you is definitely it also gives you a safe space to fail. You can play a game on a table, and even if you fail, at least the community that we have created is okay. It's not like I am more smarter than you or you are more. It's a chance of luck that you take. You try the next round, try another game, you will have a different experience. Also, at the same time, it has no sort of long-term addiction that many other online gaming community has. And at the end, when you play online video games or PS5, you are still a bit lonely when you end up, You use a lot of your energy. It's not the same as a true connection. We have seen in our events, we could not share today, there are over 400 pictures. 99% of them are people are not using their mobile. There are glasses of drinks or alcohol just half full because they have forgotten to take the next one. They don't need one. Usually, if you go in an event or somewhere, you take one drink or something, you are bored. You just go to the bar, you want another because you are not entertained enough. But board games or a gaming community brings such a solution or such an adrenaline for your mind, you don't need those dopamines anymore. This is good enough. Of course, you can have something on the side. At the same time, it's one of the most cost-effective way you can spend time with your friends and your family. And of course, um, while building the community and the group, this was one of the topic that I spoke to Ivan about, that I am a heavy AI technology user because this whole thing is built even within a year. We have multiple platforms, podcast, WhatsApp, Instagram, a freaking full website. Without an AI, I won't be able to do it. I have almost developed it all by myself. But the people who come, who join, they don't have to use it. All they have to do is click somewhere, or they already know they are meeting there every week. And once they are there, they can completely forget about technology. Now, the most important part, where board game is going to play a part in the future collaborations. What is a collaboration? One of the most important part of collaboration is co-creation. You create a solution together. This is exactly where the cooperative games come in. If you play a game like Pandemic, where you literally stopping pandemic across the world, across the cities is very similar. You know, how was my pandemic? I spent pandemic playing the game Pandemic Legacy with my best friend Gian that I made a board game. For us, honestly, there was no COVID. When the Swiss would allow, we were two people playing games. Then it was three, then it was four, then it was eight. We just played on playing games and then it was over. We said, oh, now we can go out and play games outside and meet just some other people. So that's this co-creation part that's very important. Next is it's an intelligent way to make a complex system accessible to many people. You can find a tangible, solvable solution together with another person. And this is exactly what is a collaborations. And can anyone say one of the third, the most important point? This week we have realized that what board game does and is an integral part of collaborations. Like we have come up with our own pop-up tournament where we were teaching 13 different games to 32 people over 3 hours who has never played any of them before. And at the end, they were all ecstatic. Of course, there was a winner. And I was watching that who won, who were the top three, and how he or she won. The skill is called listening. Any games, you have to understand the rules, and most importantly, when there is a social deduction or a poker or something, you can watch another person's body language, what they are saying, why they are saying. We understood the listening power. If you want to collaborate with someone, right? I want to collaborate with one of you. Of course, I look like someone I can speak a lot, but I have to listen as well to your ideas, that what you can come up with. And this I have realized this game has helped me to be a better listener. And I think all these qualities that you want to imagine how a board game can improve yourself, that you can bring into the future of collaboration across fields. This can collaborate with a gardener, with an AI person, with an entrepreneur, with many things. We can create new immersive gaming experiences. I promise you, I will create at least few of them, if just not one. I'm not sure if someone that I'm meeting tonight or any other day, because ideally gaming can be spread across any field. Education. You can create educational board game. I was telling someone I had this idea of creating a gaming experience. You learn about plants, like how to be a gardener. You touch a plant and it gives you a point. You start guessing very simple plants. Then it teaches you how to water a plant, how to put the seeds. You within 2 hours, you are almost a semi-gardener, and at the same time you play a game. Then it's just one of the ideas. Think about immigrants coming to different countries during war. And instead of giving them a tough work in the beginning to do something, give them a game they will learn about the country they are in. Give them a game, for example, they're coming to Switzerland, Germany, USA, India, wherever that within 1 hour they know about Switzerland in a fun way, not by a presentation that you must say this, you must do that, you must follow that rule. If you learn the rules faster, you score more points. It's one of the best way we can use this gaming experience for education and for the future. And as you know that tonight also at the end of the night there is a gaming experience curated and planned for you guys. Yuna has more information about it. And before I end, I will just say from a true experience, I just don't believe, I'm extremely confident. There is a game for each of you, but more importantly, there is a game in each of you, just not for you. Thank you so much, everyone.